more papers here.
Okay, Eden Township Trustee Board meeting minutes in session. You got some notes, yours?
March 8th, 6 p.m., the Union Township Board meeting opened with King Powell, Dina Thomas, Russell Kepke, and myself. In attendance from the public was Garrett Pescarisi, Seth Boyer, Don Bowen, and Dave Stangle. Meeting minutes from the January meeting was read by myself, motion to accept made by Dina, seconded by Russell, carried 3-0. There were no public comments. For the fire report, Garrett provided the board with KFD updates for January and February. He also mentioned that several KFD members have been taking additional classes. He discussed the ongoing process of replacing the tanker truck and said that they had narrowed the search down to 2 companies with the total project cost estimated to be around $400,000. He'd be asking the township board to sign a contract soon, which will require a $10,000 down payment that will be split between the town and township. Motion to accept the contract as presented made by Russell, seconded by Dina, carried 3-0. No contracts were signed at this meeting, just approved as presented. For park business, Seth Boyer presented the board with a contract renewal for 3 years for mowing and grounds maintenance for the fire station in the park. Motion to accept the contract as presented made by Russell, seconded by Dina. Motion carried 3-0. Board also approved a maintenance contract for Paul Bauman. Motion to accept the contract as presented made by Russell, seconded by Dina. Motion carried 3-0. Paul was not present to sign the contract. End date of all maintenance contracts to be December 31st, 2028. For other park business, Dave Stengel informed the board that there has been no interest in the Little League team for this summer. Dean asked if the board wished to continue looking to renovate the pickleball court. For old business, Tammy completed the money transfer from the general fund to the rainy day fund in the amount of $10,000. For new business, Tammy informed the board that there may be trustee consolidations in the near future for the ITA. The board will continue discussions on the trustee's office. The next meeting was set for April 8th. Motion to approve made by Dina, seconded by Russell, carried 3-0. The meeting adjourned at 6:34 p.m.
I make a motion to accept the release.
Sorry.
Yeah, and then you keep that one. Got this.
Public comments. Okay. Fire department.
Month of March, 2 fires, 1 medical, the township, 12 activities and 2 mutual aid calls, totaling 141 man hours. Again, kind of the tail end of the winter in March, so still doing a lot of training. That's why our hours are up there. In-house, got guys traveling as well. So it's always good kind of bring some knowledge back here as well. Our training for March was pre-plans and building construction. So the last couple of years, we kind of divided either February or March up into doing different buildings, whether it was in town or in the county or our area, basically. We're doing slight, pre-plans, so we don't hope that anything bad ever happens anywhere really. But some of these bigger commercial properties and specialty buildings and things like that, we try to get somewhat of a plan for, even if we locate the utilities ahead of time, know what kind of housing they have, layouts. They may change, they may not, but we try to be prepared as much as possible. So, this year we did the 2 apartment buildings, South Logan and then East Maple, and then all 3 church buildings that are still in town. Not the 4th one, because they tore it up.
Yeah.
But we did the 3 that are still. And we hope nothing ever happens, but we at least try to be prepared as possible if it ever does, so. That's all I have. Some news on the tanker truck, worked a little bit with the contract, we got it signed, and then the check wrote out for our half of the down payment. So it went a couple weeks ago. We had actually our pre-building meeting today. Everything looks good on the spec sheet. We didn't miss anything. Went through it with the company's engineer. He said everything looks good from an engineering standpoint, so the chassis is ordered. We're hopeful for the end of the year, this year, and then the build will finish up, early summertime next year. So, cool. More to go on that. Now it's just sit and wait, for stuff to come in.
So what kind of a truck is this?
It's a Freightliner. Yep. We've had good luck, all 3 of our big trucks are Freightliners, even our 2002, we've had good luck with it. You do regular maintenance on it, keep it up, keep it clean. Don't have any problems. Cool. Any questions or anything for me?
No,
Okay.
super, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Brock?
Okay, we'll move on to Bart.
I got a couple things with the park.
Okay.
Brian wants to paint the doors on those restrooms down there a tan color, so could we go get a gallon paint for that? Okay.
I approve that.
Okay, thank you. And then we're wondering if we need a ramp from the walking trail to the pavilion. Because it's not that high, but it's not handicap accessible. So, and it would have to be down by the men's restroom because otherwise it's gonna be a longer walk. I mean, I looked up plastic ramp, but you'd still have to run it out by the, you'd still have to gravel it, and I'm just wondering if we ought to just not have Chris or somebody put a little slab of cement in there that they can walk on. It's up to you guys.
Well, it needs to be AD done.
Yeah, I think it'd be a good idea, less accidents, less.
No
Yeah.
trips, no trips and falls.
Yeah,
Well, I know we have one.
I would approve,
Okay, I'll get some estimates for
yeah,
that, so,
I think that's good.
so I think,
Be somebody's rainy day job.
Yeah. There's plenty of people looking at this one, so.
okay, I haven't got, I talked to Chris about the office, are we still going that way?
I think we need to pursue that
Okay,
because the commissioners told me at a meeting I went with them that now they're saying if it starts, it's gonna start in 29,
okay,
but now they're saying if it's gonna be the areas that only don't have fire departments. Like,
so it will
New-
affect
like
us.
Newcastle and
Yes.
Albany, or not Albany,
So
Richland.
population isn't gonna matter anymore.
No, I think,
Big push because of population.
yeah,
I
I
think
don't
they got
know,
away with it.
yeah.
But I think they probably were having trouble on how the fire departments were gonna
Right,
be
because then they're
operating.
gonna decide, then you have
Well,
to
that
decide
would be, yes.
a problem,
Yes.
because,
Yeah. Yeah,
and like, right now, there could be 2 merges in the county,
yes,
because Monica and there's Albany,
Hold on a second,
yeah,
we're still in park business.
oh,
okay,
sorry,
yeah,
yeah,
let's not do
okay,
that.
so we're still gonna go with the office,
I think we should,
I do too, just because And then, I won't, no, that's not park. Okay, pickleball. Oh my goodness. I've got more emails out there, but the first quote I got was from A&G Sports Service, and they're out of South Bend. They quoted me 31,352. That's, the first quote was less, but they didn't put the poles or the nets up. I said, we gotta have that. And then I contacted Sports Corp. 15 years, there's no warranty on this.
The 31,000.
The 31,000, no warranty. The Sport Court come to 83,000. That's for 4 courts. I said,
4 quarters.
yeah, I said, I don't really need 4 courts. And he said,
Cut that in quarters.
but then he said, well, what are you gonna do with the other half of the tennis court? I don't know, we'll tear it out. I don't know, but I just wanted to bring this to you guys.
Center it on.
So are you talking about that one fenced in?
Yeah, the tennis court.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
So they could get 4?
Yes. Yeah, we took measurements, I sent photos. Yeah, they can get 4 out of them, and I didn't bring my phone in,
But
but yeah.
where they out of?
They're all kind of local, Elmhurst, Illinois,
That's in the 80-some thousand.
yes. But like you said, it's guaranteed, it's warranted for 15 years.
Yeah.
So, and I just sent out 2 more emails. Cause
I
I
think are, I think that's a lot.
I did not,
I'm
man,
gonna take a chance on that 32,000.
Believe in that.
They're not gonna come out of Illinois for 2 quarters,
right, probably.
so might as well scrap that, I mean.
What, yeah,
That's
well,
why they shot you at $80-some thousand.
That's
Yeah.
where we don't
For
put
the
it.
court.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're gonna
Yeah.
come in and wanna do the whole thing.
right,
Otherwise, they're not gonna waste taking that out, move on down, take that half out, make it half.
well, let's talk again next month, maybe I'll get 2 more quotes.
Yeah.
And then, because this one includes 2 sets of black pickleball net and post. Grind entire court and remove seal coat.
is that the 31?
Fill the cracks and sand smooth. That's not gonna guarantee that the cracks will come back. Check for bird baths in the thing. Apply 1 coat of acrylic resurface. Apply 2 coats of acrylic color, and then lay out and stripe the 2 textile lines or textured lines. So that's what that includes.
I think mine was to do it, I don't get anything better when I need more time to go.
Yeah, just to see if
And
people
they
are
some
gonna use it.
town, it's no warranty, but it'll last longer, we're going.
Let the next person worry about it.
Well,
We got
like I said, let's see what the other 2 quotes are, and then we can get together the next time and go from there. And that's all the park business I got.
Okay, old business,
Sure, hold on a second.
okay.
Did we talk about doing Brian?
We did last month, but it wasn't in the minutes, so
Talk about Brian.
yeah.
If we
for the
had
maintenance guy
Brian
down
in
there.
the park, like we had that young kid did that last
Oh,
time.
yeah, we didn't officially discuss that.
Right.
Yeah, so we need to discuss that.
Alright, so painting doors on the bathroom.
Yes,
Alright, so you made a motion?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll second that. And then, motion to approve an estimate for a ramp, or are we just doing the ramp?
just an estimate right now,
Okay, so
yeah,
Russell, do you make a motion for that?
I make a motion for
a
that.
cement one probably, I would say that, yeah,
I'll second that.
okay.
Okay, now, move on to the business.
Whole business.
Well, I really feel better about having someone that can be in charge of the park. You know, not just the restrooms, but all part, besides
Yeah, I
Seth.
remember us talking about that.
Yes, Seth does a good job mowing and picks up limbs and whatever, but I just think it's nice to have someone kind of oversee.
Yeah.
So we need a park manager.
Yeah, that's kind of what I have on my thing, a park manager.
Okay.
And I don't know if you guys are in favor for Brian to do that.
I had no objections to
Does he wanna do it?
Yes, he does,
Okay.
yes.
So you guys.
it. I make a motion for Brian,
Now, you have to decide. Are we gonna just have them be, 2 hours a day or 1 hour a day, or, you can spend an hour a day just cleaning the bathrooms and that crap. Cause that's what we paid. So I don't know, you wanna keep it like it was last time? Cause it cost
well,
us,
since the weather's getting nice and I hate to say it, but kids will be kids.
yeah,
Probably would pay to have somebody check bathrooms and clean them and the trash and make sure nothing's destroyed.
Yeah.
At least a couple hours a day.
okay.
When you get out of school,
Yeah.
you don't know.
Memorial Day, Labor Day type of thing.
Yeah,
So motion made, Brian Thomas, park manager,
yeah.
okay? Made it, all
And if
seconded,
we see something, we can check it up there.
Yeah,
So-
And get ahead of this problem.
right. So last year, we paid that kid $25 an hour, it was about an hour a day. So,
That's,
so it was $500 a month, is what it was.
wow,
Yeah,
I thought it was $500 for the summer.
Wow.
I don't know.
I don't do that.
Well, that's,
But it was not taken care of
No, it
last
was
year.
not.
It's kind of embarrassing, and then, whatever you guys vote, I would think $25 is okay. There's like 4 trash cans up around the thing, and I don't think we need that many.
So if we paid him $25 a day, that'd still be, well, I just figured, cause I didn't put the weekends in there for some reason, but
Oh.
$750 a month.
well,
Well,
he could decide, I think 5 days a week would be plenty.
yeah,
Cause like your Mondays and some of
Yes.
them days, weekends, it's not parts.
Yeah, you're definitely-
You
and he
use a
makes-
whole lot.
And he may spend more time on the weekends and then he just goes down and opens,
Right.
checks the
Yes.
bathrooms,
Yeah.
opens them up,
Yes.
whatever.
Yeah,
So we would stick with just the $500 a month,
yeah,
that cover.
I think,
Is it
yeah, I make a motion.
so $500 a month, or we, remember with the last one, we did like April to October or something like that, or we,
Yeah,
well,
we
till
need-
after.
Yeah, we need to at least do it from April to September. Yeah, so till October 1st maybe,
Well, after the festival,
yeah, cause it's the 30th, so. I don't know, there's,
probably the first full week of October, shut down.
so we're
And
gonna do.
as far as open it up, I don't know, when open, get it now or.
Well, I don't think they turn the water on till between the middle and end of April. So once they get the water, once the town gets the water on, we'll,
Start
Go
first
Yeah.
of May.
yeah,
May to September.
Okay,
May,
we're doing,
it's May the first week of October.
yeah, May 1st up.
okay, so motion to approve $500 a month from May 1st to October the 1st. Russell, you
I
make a motion, I'll second that, I'm putting you down as abstaining since.
Yes, I mean, last year he helped with the project,
Don't get you much,
Right,
yeah,
it's there if it needs to be.
yeah,
and, I know we're off the park, but I do wanna go. We gotta keep it, cause I do wanna go look, I wanna look at the bathrooms, I wanna see what's left in that gray shed. That's back there, I mean,
yeah. Well, the bathrooms, I don't care what it takes to fix them. They need to be open for when we have the festival,
They
they
were,
might as well be using them.
the one with storage when I looked at it last year,
Whose fault was
I
that?
don't know,
Up here at the concession stand?
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
So-
concession stand people.
yeah, I'll kind of take a look at that.
Are you saying concession stand for trustee's office?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
But I was hoping we could use that side in case they ever have to have it, so, maybe if there ever be,
Right.
we need to,
Yeah.
I need to put an office in there.
what,
I
you
think
know,
they used it when we have our fireworks on the 3rd of July.
Yeah.
They opened it up that night,
Yeah.
and just sold candy and stuff.
and I don't know if Lon's gonna do that, I said she couldn't, but.
Yeah. There's people in this town that would do that,
Yes,
even if we didn't,
just
bought a few candies.
garage sale days,
Yeah.
That's when it was open before Halloween,
Yeah.
Is that site being considered putting it on?
Well, the other side I think is big enough for just an office, if you
Yes.
just have a desk and
It's
another
the
chair.
equipment room,
Yeah,
that's by next month, I think,
and then I can get rid of all the crap that's in my
right?
garage or barn.
Well, at least there'll be storage
Yeah,
somewhere and,
well, we need to have storage somewhere,
yeah,
because not every trustee has room to all for all that stuff. I've
yeah,
got out.
so, okay.
Alright, so we're done with old business. Move on to new business.
I don't really have much, but I do have, we'll talk about that merge a little bit. Like I said, the commissioner said that it wasn't gonna take in effect until 29. But there are 3 townships I'm guessing Liberty Township doesn't have fire department.
They do.
Well, they told me at the meeting that I met with them on Monday that they don't have fire department.
Well, maybe the township.
There's nobody there. There's nobody that's doing it, according to Adam Strauss.
They struggle to get volunteers.
Okay.
So they're getting, when they get a call, they're automatically toning another department with them because they've been struggling to get volunteers.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay,
But anyway, according to Adam, who's the precinct committee person for Liberty, and Peggy Day are talking about merging down there. And then Bonnie Pyle will merge with Newcastle and Richmond. So. And then, the other thing I have under new business is the library is sent us a letter again. We've already donated to the $1,000 to the
Yes.
summer reading program. So if we're gonna do that, I want you guys to sign you guys all to sign that if you're gonna approve that.
I would like to approve it, they've lost funding there and it.
I'll make a motion for that.
Okay, one second. Are you done?
I got one more thing.
Okay, cause I wanna go into stuff.
So, I guess I have to have something in the paper for the budget. We didn't do that last year. Actually, I've been a trustee for 8 years now, and I've never done paper.
Yeah,
Because we don't have a local paper, and they said, if you make it, cause it's in the Indiana state thing, anybody can look at it, you just have to know where to go. But anyway, you guys are supposed to sign this, the board chairman here, and then you guys have to, I'm guessing this is if it's okay to have this, and it's received, accepted, and approved, which we already did the budget, then you guys have to sign here. This one's a no, like if you don't want it, whatever. And this is just the budget, we're gonna send you a copy, but. So it's gonna be tomorrow,
Well, sign this one up here where it says sign, or where it says township board.
just sign right. And then you have to sign this one down here too.
Yes.
we don't have to sign it.
Yeah, I would like for you to all sign, well, yeah, you have to sign that, and then that one that. The library board.
And I'm signing the bottom and you can sign the middle one.
There you
And then did you sign that one with the library board?
Yes.
Okay, I just wanna put that in my file, put $1,000 so that it's. Thank you.
Okay, I have a question, Garrett. Last year sometime, your dad mentioned that the town was needing a fence for something out here. And we told them they could have the fence over there, but I don't know if they're still running it. Could you ask them
Okay, yeah.
at the next meeting, and if not, then, cause it's an eyesore around that building, if somebody can use it, then. But it's, yeah, I noticed they had some kind of little fence out there, but I don't know if they're,
So I know they have to fence off, they've got a well pump down over here,
Okay.
right? I
okay,
know that they put a new fence around that,
okay.
but I don't know if they have to put a fence on the, are you talking about track? On the.
I think it was the well pump that they
Yeah.
did the fence, and they already did
They
it,
would get it, so they would be there.
Yeah, so it's down there in the corner. It
okay,
has to be fenced off because it's actually like a manhole type thing. They
Okay.
can crawl out inside of it.
but they did get a fence on
I
that?
don't think so, yes.
Okay. I'll have to check that. And then twice now, our cameras have went offline. They've been shut off, and I don't know how. I don't know if somebody's coming in and unplugging it, plugging it back in, or what, but. Yeah,
Well, they probably go offline when power goes out.
but I don't think since the last time I checked it and turned it on, we haven't lost our power, at least down on that end.
Okay.
I don't know, but
That is one thing, I think the public isn't here
Yeah.
yes,
on the weekends and stuff like that. I wouldn't think somebody would unplug it, because usually, I mean, they'll put crock pots and.
Right, yeah.
I mean, we have lost power a couple times, the generator kicks on after 30 seconds or so it should come back
well,
up.
I think I'm gonna call them and ask them.
Okay.
If we lost power, will those automatically come back on? Cause I try to check it every
And if
Sunday.
not, then maybe we need to get a surge, there's surely something.
Yeah, you may be able to do like a battery backup on it or something like that,
Okay,
that they could wire one in, because it does take our generator 30-40 seconds to kick on.
Yeah, well, I'm just- I mean, I'm glad that's,
We could look into the battery backup or that wire comes probably from the top, so up there somewhere, we put a plug up by a ceiling, move cord up, no way to get hold of it.
yeah, I don't know, like, and maybe it don't come on when the power goes off, because I know we can lose our power and they don't, and you lose your power, so.
Yeah.
I need to find out first whether I'll call and see if that. Because.
We got the money spent, we can figure out what's going on.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
And like I said, I've been trying to check it weekly just to make sure it's working, cause what's the point of having it if it's gonna be off?
Yeah.
So that was the only two things I had.
I forgot about the key. Do you guys care if I give? What would it should be? I think it's not the close one. Anyway, Dawn Zimick, who is the recorder.
She's clear.
Okay, thank you. She has a key to the Talma Community Center, so that way when they come to set up election stuff,
Oh,
they don't have to run a key down.
oh,
And I thought, you know what?
I see,
You
yeah,
know, that's okay,
I
that's
would
what I can get
approve
you
the
the key.
need to be for that.
yes, I second it.
Yeah, trying to track stuff out makes the job that much harder.
Yes,
Yeah,
And it's already heated,
yeah.
yeah.
And then did any of you guys put a new padlock on the trash?
Mhm.
Okay. Cause I taken it off and went to put it back on and there's already one on there, so I bet it was Mike's, so I'll stop in and talk to Mike's.
oh, okay,
Mike,
trash guy.
Trash guy,
oh,
because I gotten the key from,
I think we need to get a new one anyway.
yeah, well, see, I don't know if they would, the trouble is, they don't know what truck they're bringing.
Oh, I see, yeah,
So that's why they wanted a key
yeah,
in town. But I dug through the trash and Charlie's been letting apparently somebody in his family at the time doing trash, cause there was like 6 or 8 white bags in there. And one of his sons was putting stuff, well, in the trash when they went through it. There was stuff in there, so it's like, I don't, you know.
I mean, yeah, because we pay for that now, it's not
Right.
free. So,
So anyway, I'll talk to Mike about that.
do they always come?
Charlie had to keep that when he was here, and then we just let him have that. Because they would go up there and get it from the library, which I didn't care. But then I noticed, because I unlocked it for the summertime, because it's silly for AJ to not be able to have a key
Right.
to dump all the trash in there. And Dawn was complaining, you know, she didn't have a key either,
Right.
they would set it out there by thing and the dogs would get it. So I thought, just unlock, you know, we have cameras now, we can see who's dumping it. So I dug through them, that's me, I dug through them sacks. So I don't know if it was Jimmy, yeah.
Was that
Just
just
get a whole new box put on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I went and Mike's trash and,
they'll have to just be responsible for the key,
well, yeah, because I don't know, if
yeah,
they came the same day,
yeah,
when Brian went down there, you could just unlock
yeah, that's right.
it, and then, you know,
If we have a schedule when they're coming.
right. If they
but
can
as
give
far,
us
you
the
know, as far as library, I got no problem, as far as trash kids coming over.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They can go get, they can rent.
yeah,
now
The trash,
yeah, well, and he can go to the town too, it's almost like home,
yeah,
you know, and theirs probably isn't locked. I mean, I don't
I
know,
don't know,
he can go there to do it,
yeah,
he can dump it both times,
but, okay. That's it?
so I,
Alright,
Okay, so we either have May 13th, if you want to do it in May, or June 10th.
is there any pressure for me?
no,
I make a motion to move it to June.
that's what I was gonna say too. June 10th,
June, and yes,
okay. Can I make a motion to adjourn?
I'll second.
Let's back up. Mine's at 18.
so Garrett, how long do you know that from today?
Pretty well.
So
Did you get a picture of the fire thing?
not yet.
apparently, they female. That must know.
Yeah.
And she's been out there, but she's, they're keeping her on probation, never got.
Okay.